have another delicious dish for you today. It's baked eggplant kebab. The ingredients are ground beef, eggplant, onion, some olive oil, tomato paste, sugar, mint, pepper paste. I have my salt and pepper and Aleppo pepper here, and some bulgur, and this is my additional touch to it. Baby bell peppers, small fingerling potatoes, and some water. We're gonna start by peeling the eggplant, but just a little bit, just in 3 sections. We don't want to peel the entire skin. This is one of my dad's favorite dishes, and we always make it together. You can use any type of eggplant, but I like using these Japanese eggplants because the size is very consistent after you cut it, and it just makes a better presentation at the end. I'm gonna cut the eggplant about 1 inch wide, a bit smaller, just a bit. We're gonna take these outside and grill them just to give them a bit of a grilled flavor. You can also fry them or just put it in raw, but I choose to grill it just to kind of give it a barbecue flavor. It just adds another layer. I'm lightly salting my eggplants before I grill them, but I'm not adding any oils to it. We're using 1 onion. Half of it will be used for the beef and the other half will be used for the sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and add half the onion to my meat. Add 1/4 cup of bulgur, and this is my addition to the dish. What it does is it soaks up all the fat into the bulgur and it stays in the meat. You can find all the measurements and the full recipe on my blog. You can find the link below. Salt, pepper, Aleppo pepper, and the mint, dried mint. Mix all the ingredients well. We're going to cut the other half of the onion the same way, and we're going to fry it with olive oil to create the base of our sauce. Very little oil. I'm just using it to coat the bottom of the pan. Go ahead and add the onions to the oil. While we're waiting for the onions to fry, I want to talk about sugar. I usually don't use sugar in my cooking, but when I'm using tomato paste, sugar balances out the acidity and it just brings out more of the flavor of the tomato. So don't be afraid to use it, just a little bit though. Let's go ahead and add some salt to the onions. Our tomato paste, pepper paste, mint, 2 cups of water, makes it a bit easier when I whisk the sauce in. And we don't have to cook this sauce a lot. I just want to dilute the pepper paste and the tomato paste together. It will be cooking in the oven. While our sauce is cooking, I'm going to prepare the potatoes, and it's very easy. Sugar. As soon as your sauce starts bubbling up, go ahead and turn it off. We're almost ready to assemble our dish. We're gonna go ahead and take the fingerling potatoes and actually cut it just a little bit, trim it just a little bit from the edges, just to make it the same length as the eggplants. Now the fun part, I'm ready to assemble my dish. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the sauce at the bottom of the pan. And these are copper pans I'm using. They're about 7 by 10 inches. I'm just layering the bottom with some of the delicious sauce I just created. And I'm saving the rest to top. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the meat, make it into a small ball, grab one of my grilled eggplants and just place it just like so. Next is the potato. And you're gonna just create the pattern and go around the pan. So what I'm doing is I'm actually assembling both pans at the same time, just because I don't know how much I'll have left over. And it's okay if you don't have enough. I'll show you what to do at the end. If you don't have these specific pans, you can use any type of oven-safe shallow pans. Make sure your pan is about 1 inch to 2 inches deep. It's about the size of a quarter. We just need one more meatball right there. And some leftover eggplant, I'll just squeeze them in between. I'm gently gonna press down just a little bit. There's enough room in between. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of the sauce I created on top of the dish. Last ingredient is these baby bell peppers. I'm just gonna cut them and place them over the top. Go ahead and place the beautiful colors on top. I have orange and red bell peppers. They're so sweet and delicious. They add that finishing touch to your dish. There you have it. My oven has preheated 400 degrees. These are ready to go in, but first I need to cover them with foil. When you cover it with the foil, it cooks everything consistently and it keeps the moisture in. These are ready to go in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes. And then you're gonna remove the foil and let it cook for another maybe 20-25 minutes depending on the oven. And it'll be ready to eat. Look how beautiful that looks. It's almost ready. We're gonna put this back in the oven for another 20 minutes without the foil. This smells amazing, and how easy was that? I love keeping my traditions alive but adding my own little twist to it. I love hearing from you guys, so if you do make this recipe, leave a comment down below. Here we go again. Baked eggplant kebab.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you do make this recipe, leave it. This smells amazing, and how wheezy. Okay, wheezy. These are ready to go in the oven for 40 minutes, 40-45 minutes. Let me do it again. And I don't know what I'm saying. I love keeping my tradition.